Yo, yo, yo. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. This is the first for me, so bear with me, man. You know, I decided to do it a little bit earlier than I intended to, but this is my first tier list. So, let's get to it. This tier list is basically a bang for your buck. It's games I've played in this year that I paid for, or use Game Pass. I love to be cheap. Cheap at the game, and it's fun. I'm down for it. So, yeah. To explain the list a little bit, I'm gonna just do a little rundown. Take My Money is basically S tier, so it's like immediately whatever game I picked on Take My Money is a definite buy. I have no complaints, no gripes, no nothing about it. And if I do, it's minimum. Like A tier would be, I would pay for that. So it's a strong buy. It's worth every penny. Still kind of the same boat as S tier, but yeah, that's basically that. And B tier, which would be wait for a price drop. So some of these games are on the Game Pass, but some you have to pay for, and you can pay for them on Steam and whatnot. However, they're not worth like buying them right away, in my opinion. So that's what that is. That's the B tier one. C tier is C tier is I need a refund. So basically, I don't know why I spent my money, but I need it back. Thank God Steam, you can do that. And lastly, F tier, hard pass. Regretted buying it. Couldn't pay me enough to play it, basically. So that's how my tier list is set up. Other than that, I'll just get started with the first game. First game is Dead as Disco. Heard about it through the grapevine. It reminds me a lot of Sifu and High Five Rush. I don't know if you play those things, but it's basically a martial arts meets a music video type deal. You dance and fight on beat, fight boss, enemies, and whatnot. But they also have a feature where you can play your own music and fight to it. So like those old AMV videos you used to watch on YouTube. I know I did. Dragon Ball Z, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, everything, all that type of stuff. So yeah. The best thing is only $19. There's a sale. It's $19 as of now. So there's a sale. The sale ends June 25th. So if you do want it, I would definitely grab it. So that one's definitely I would pay for it. It's definitely a game I spend my money on. I did spend my money on, and I would recommend you too. It's a good game. Granted, too, it's only a beta test game, so it's like a beta. And usually when it's a beta, it's not the full game. So that's the only reason it's right here. But overall, great game. It's still, if you have played the game, there's a boss, Aurora, F her. Come and dance with me. Oh, that song is stuck in my head forever. But anyway, I digress. On to the next. Replaced. Replace. Great game. Actually, my homeboy Abe put me on to this one. It's basically your AI trapped in a human body, dealing with this corrupt system in a cyberpunk world. And the art style is amazing. It's like a 2D pixelated art style, which is cool. That's the first time I've ever seen. Well, not the first time I've ever seen a game like that, but it's a decent playthrough. It's also free on the Game Pass. But if you do want to pay for it, it's only $19. Again, another game I highly recommend playing. You get the whole cyberpunk feel. The combat's pretty good. It's like Batman Arkham, the combat. So you if you see the yellow attack, you can evade it or counter it. If you see the red, you can't do anything. You only can dodge. It has executions on there. It's a whole lot of fun. So definitely, since it was it was on Game Pass. It's definitely, I would pay for that. Even though I played it on Game Pass, I would pay for this game. It's fun. It's not that long. It respects my time. Any game that respects my time is usually always an A tier or S tier game to me. So yeah, no complaints there. Moving right along again. Pragmata. Excellent game. We'll just go ahead and pick that to take my money. If you have played the game, if you haven't played the game, it's a sci-fi action adventure game. You play as Hugh, an technical engineer guy. Him and his team go in this spaceship or space center or whatever you want to call it. And they run into trouble. Some bad AI out there that's trying to get rid of them. But there's one good AI named Diana. And Hugh and Diana go through this whole space station trying to get back to Earth because something's going amok in there. So, I mean, definitely take my money. I enjoyed the story. It was a great game overall. It's $60. Some of these games are worth full price, and I did pay for it. Story was great. If you're a father, it's going to tug on your heartstrings for sure. I know it hit my heart a couple of times, and the replayability is there because there's another ending, a secret ending that you can do. So definitely would recommend if you do want to buy it, or you can still wait for it. But this is just my personal tier list, so it's definitely a take my money for me. Nothing else I can really say other than just try it out. Actually, also, there's a demo for it. So if you don't want to spend the money right away, and you just want to test it out, there's a demo. I don't know why most companies don't do that. Put a demo out. Let's get a test run. See if we enjoy it or not. But I digress. So you can play it today without paying anything. So go for it. Highly recommend. Oh, Crimson Desert. Yeah, this one's a love-hate relationship. Crimson Desert. I love and hate this game, but definitely wait for a price drop. The exploration is amazing. You can go anywhere. There's tons of things to do. The story's kind of bland, but it is what it is. I honestly couldn't even tell you what is it with this game. I haven't beaten the game yet. I'm only on chapter 8, but I get sidetracked so much. I have to literally, if I boot up this game, I have to say, okay, what am I going to do today? I have to do that, because if I don't, I'm going to be going this way, that way, not getting anything done. So it's a long game. If you don't focus on it, actually, it's not really that long. If you just focus on the story, you probably beat it. I don't know, 60, 30 hours. I don't know. But if you got a life outside of gaming, probably take you a little bit long. So I would definitely wait for the price drop on this one. If you don't want to pay the $70 for this game, I wouldn't blame anybody just saying, all right, it's just not for me right now, And with this lineup of games coming up in September, I wouldn't recommend buying it anytime soon. Because you're going to be stuck on there for a minute. And you want to be like, dang, I need to play all these other games. It's a good year for gaming. But yeah, not a bad game at all though. But definitely wait for the price drop. It's every one of my friends who have bought this game, we like, mind you, we love Souls games, we love all this type of thing. So have stopped playing it. Have like and just have no reason why we stopped. We just stopped. And maybe we just got overwhelmed. I don't know. But yeah. Overall good game, but wait for the price drop. Let's see here. Hold on. High on Life 2. Now, I didn't pay for High on Life 2. Another game I got on Game Pass. So, none of this really matters. But, if you do decide to pay for it, I want it. I definitely would put this on. I would need a refund. But granted, I didn't pay for it, so it doesn't really affect me. If you do want to play it on Game Pass. It's a great game for High on Life. You get the jokes. You watch Rick and Morty, you get the jokes. You get the humor. You get all of that. So that's not my gripe with it. My gripe with it was well, let me just name some positives. Positives I did like that you had the skateboard. They made the world a little bit more open so you can, not parkour, just like Tony Hawk around the whole city, grind on ramps and all that thing. That was cool. They had a couple unique boss fights. One boss where he could shrink, and like once you beat him enough where he shrank to like, I guess you could consider his second phase, he would shrink, get in your suit and mess with your systems. You would actually have to pause the game and fight him on the pause menu screen. So that was a unique fight. I messed with it. However, that's another thing. It was the boss fights that took me out as well. One in particular, it was I can't remember her name, but it was he had to go back to Earth and deal with this cult. And this cult, the final boss, would not die. He beat her once, she comes back. He beat her again, she comes back. You beat her another time, she comes back. And even after you beat her the final time, she comes back. Like it's ridiculous. And there was no uniqueness with that boss fight. The very last boss fight really is what took me out. And said I'm glad I didn't pay for it, because I would definitely want my refund after that. Maybe it was because I was tired. I don't know. But you had to do a whole courtroom trial for a boss fight. Like you literally had to sit there, call witnesses, people you met throughout the game, to plead for your case to go against the final boss. And then the final boss ended up being the same guy that you fought on the first one. When you finally do end up fighting him, he rehashes this whole technique he did on the first one. He makes you hallucinate, and you have to fight him while you hallucinated. So, yeah, I kind of went on a rant there, but it's. Would I buy it? No. So, thank God for Game Pass. So, don't buy it, because you would feel like you would need a refund with that game. I personally like the first one better. Let's just keep it here. I need a refund, even though I didn't pay for it. I hate to keep reiterating it, but yeah. On to the next one. First, like, already take my money. There's really nothing else I can say. And it's crazy. Like, I'm cheap. All my cheap games are like right here. But all the games right here that are the most expensive are right there. Would take my money. First, like, great game. Who doesn't know who's James Bond? Like, James Bond, you play as a young James Bond. getting his numbers, and just like it takes you on a trip where you see where he came from and how he got that title, basically. But what I loved about the game, the story was great. The story was amazing. But every mission could be done differently. And that's what I love about it. It's like Hitman. It had that Hitman and Uncharted type technique to like not technique, but parts of their games in this game. There was things I did in the game that my friend would tell me, well, I didn't do it that way. It's just amazing. If somebody says, I didn't do it that way, I did this way and that way, like, that makes a great game in my opinion. So definitely cop it. It's worth every penny. Or wait for the price to drop a little bit, but it's definitely worth the play. One thing in particular I remember, like in one of the missions, like how I was telling you guys that you can do the missions differently throughout. No one has the same playthrough. The club mission, you had to follow some dude, hack his phone. He gets in the VIP section, but I couldn't go in there. So I picked up a tray full of drinks, went to the VIP section. They let me through. I can't remember who, but they said one of my homeboys did it a completely different way. Where they distracted the guard and they basically kind of got through or something like that. They didn't even do it the way I did it. It's just beautiful. But worth every penny. On to the next one. Stone Machia. I think that's how you say it. Definitely take my money thing. This is a game that if you're looking for that Souls-like itch, and you're waiting for like From Software to bring another game sometime soon. Excuse me. This is that one. It's only $19 at the time of this recording. But if you don't want to play $19 right away, there's a demo. Play the demo. Demo's always nice. But basically, it's like hardcore chess. A chess Souls-like. So you play as a pawn. And the pawn has the ability to transform into other pieces, other chess pieces. So like the rook, the bishop, the knight, and all these pieces of the board are all these pieces can fight differently, and you fight these bosses. It has a parrying system. You have like souls that you collect to level up your character. It's definitely a good Souls like, and it's worth the money. $19. Go for it. Easy, take my money. And last but not least, that's on my list. Serpent's Gaze. Abe also recommended this to me. Another Souls-like. And I would pay for that, because I did pay for that. At the time of recording this game, it's only $14, like $14.99. Yeah, so $15. It's another Souls-like, but what kind of I don't know the term of the game, but what would you call them? It's like a Returnal. If y'all play the game Returnal, which I haven't played that one, but when you lose to a boss or whatever, you start all the way over, and you gotta fight your way back up, type deal. It's kind of the same with this, but it's Souls-like. It's a 4 co-op game. Me and my homeboy, we're running it. We're beating every boss. Every boss is unique in their own way. You get buffs, new weapons after you beat a boss. It's a great playthrough. Again, it's here. I would pay for it because it's just a beta. It's not the complete game, but for what they have out now, it's great. Definitely would recommend. Um, can't really think of anything else to say other than that. Definitely, all these games are bang for your buck. You know, your personal preference. You know, of course, I'm more of a Souls-like type of guy. There's other honorable mentions that I haven't put on here because they were just demos, and they're not quite out. Like Impulse, which is like a Titanfall game. Uh, Mortal Shell 2, that would be right here. Take my money. But again, it was just a demo, wasn't out. So, but yeah, it's good to be a gamer for this year, man. It's too many games coming out to say there are no games out. But yeah, I think that'll end it right now, man. I mean, this is a bang for your buck, man. All these, go ahead and pay that price, man. They most of the games I have are like, or I played, are Game Pass, or like $20. So I mean, some of these are of course 60 and 70, but I was gonna wait and play a little bit more games, but I said, why not? Let's just knock this out and do it, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna start playing Stonemakia now, and I think that we'll call it the day until next time. Well, not next time, but about to hop on Stonemakia because I want to play that. But that ends my tier list, man. First tier list I ever done. Yeah. So let's get started playing